And one of the things we're thinking about for this fall is to tweak our programming just a little bit, not an overhaul, but a tweak and sort of an add in order to create more of that downhill slope for people to get involved with life and ministry here. And so we're going to do three things primarily that I want to let you know about. The first thing is we're going to tweak our service time. So some of you are early birds. We're not going to show a raise of hands, but if you're an early bird, you're going to love this. If you're not, then there's options for you, okay? So we're going to move our first service up by 10 minutes. Now, does anybody have trouble getting 10 minutes less sleep? Maybe. But what we're going to do is start the first service at 8:45 instead of 8:55. Second service will stay at 10:30. And that'll start on September 11th. The reason we're doing that is several reasons, actually. One of those is we want to create more margin between services for us to interact and to have fellowship and to enjoy time together. And there are times when I think it's usually Pastor Nate that goes long, but sometimes it might be the sermon, and I don't know, right? That's twice now. That's twice. I love you, Nate. And we're not going to add any time to our services, but we want to just have that special time where we can connect with our friends, our brothers and sisters in Christ, and encourage each other in the lobby. Another reason we want to do that is to alleviate some parking pressure. It's possible that sometimes people come by, they see the first service crowd, and they see all the cars out, and they think, there's probably not a spot for me in there. And so especially once we get into the year, that extra 10 minutes we think will be pretty strategic for us. And then also we want to help create a little bit more of a critical mass in the second service. So we want to invite people to come. We think that's strategic in reaching our community and those that aren't yet here. A critical mass is this idea that there's enough people in the room for there to be energy, but not too many to feel uncomfortable, like somebody's breathing down your neck, all right? And so some of the tweaks we're making, and Mark will talk about other things that'll contribute to that, are a part of that goal. So Mark, part of that is adjusting what we do with kids. And so would you talk about that?
Yeah, we're excited, man. Starting this fall, we're going to offer full kids programming in both services. That'll be for kids in nursery all the way up to 6th grade. So what that means is that if your child comes to second service, they're going to get the same good Bible lesson as the kids in first service. They're going to also get church bucks, so don't panic. There will be church bucks there as well. And if there's a special Sunday, like a talent show Sunday in first service, we're going to do that in second service as well. And so we're going to have some options. Now, I know that some kids have a more full Sunday here. They're here a little bit more. Pastor Andy will be sharing about our Sunday Plus ministry and what we're thinking that way. But just know that if your child does have a more full morning here, they're here for both services. One of those services, a great opportunity is for them to come in here and to be able to worship with you in Big Church. But maybe your kids need a little bit more of a relaxed environment during that time. We're going to open up what's called a brunch club. And so the brunch club will be during second service, and it's for kids that have already attended a full service of kids programming. And it'll just be a more relaxed environment there. There'll be donuts, there'll be some games for the kids to play, there'll be some coloring pages and things for them that tie back into the lesson. But it's just a more relaxed environment. See, here's our heart. Our heart is that whatever worship configuration works out best for you and your family, we want your kids to have a full morning of impactful worship.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. I'm excited about the table you're setting here with your team, and I think that'll be great options for families as you come to worship here at Cornerstone. Now, Mark mentioned Sunday Plus. One of the things we're convinced of is that worship is essential in our lives as believers, but also engaging in community in a more intimate kind of a setting. And so one of the new additions, of course, we already have growth groups, we already have several options, but one of the new additions is on Sunday morning, we're going to create what's called Sunday Plus, and it'll be a couple of plus groups where you can come in community and start to grow in different ways. And one of those ways might be parenting, another one might be understanding finances from a Christian godly perspective. Others might be marriage, apologetics, how to know and defend our faith, maybe just getting to know Jesus in a deeper way through a ministry called Christianity Explored. Amen. And so we're going to have Sunday Plus starting September 11th for adults. And friends, the goal here is that there's an easy opportunity for you to come and plug in to things that are life-giving to you and to help you grow in your faith, not only as individuals, but as whole families. And so whether you're single this morning, whether you're married without kids, maybe your kids have flown the coop, whether, wherever you're at, there are options for you.